Hey guys, I'm going to be talking about Pretty Little Liars, PLL. Hey there, Pretty Little Liars Army. I'm going to be talking about rumors and spoilers, possibly spoilers, for the last two episodes of Pretty Little Liars, because tonight's it's the regular hour, next week it's the 2 hours plus the hour special, so total of 3 hours next week and 4 hours from next week and tonight. Okay. Rumors for who killed Charlotte, and we should be finding out tonight. Hopefully they tell us in a good way and even show it. Because in the previews it looks like it shows Charlotte before she's killed, or that might be her ghost, or she's really alive. Some people think that. But if she's really alive, then that's kind of ruining the whole idea of AD, because Marlene and other people say AD happened because of Charlotte being killed. But at the same time, people said AD's always been around. If AD started being AD after Charlotte's murder, then how has AD always been around? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe people think it's also the real Force A. And some people think AD stands for after death, meaning it's somebody that we thought died. Like Charlotte again, I hope not. Bethany Young, which could be anybody. Some people think it's the twin of Spencer's. She's a twin of Spencer's. But when I commented and made a video about how I think it could be even Mona's twin, somebody said that Bethany is 2 years older than the girls. 1, how do we know that's not a lie? After all, it's called Pretty Little Liars. And 2, you could still go to the same school and be 2 years older than somebody else. For instance, somebody could be a freshman in high school and the other person could be a junior. You get my point. Okay, on to rumors and maybe spoilers to who killed Charlotte. 1, I've heard her dad killed her, which is Pastor Ted. Was it an accident, and did he do it? 2, Charlotte was killed by Mona, and people think that looks like it from the pictures and the previews for tonight's show. 3, some people think it's Oya. 4, some people think it's Ezra because they were outside the church and noticed somebody going in the church. 5, could it even be Allison? Yes, we heard a noise right after she was walking out the church, but how do you know that she didn't do something and then the noise came after she did it? That's my theory. I don't know if I've heard anybody else say that. 6, some people think it was Hannah because she said, I killed Charlotte before, and maybe she's telling the truth. Also, some people said it shows the person that killed Charlotte and she's wearing like a black leather jacket, and they said Hannah's wearing one like that. Next, somebody said they think it was Emily, probably to protect Allison. So those are the rumors and the theories. Comment down below, who do you think killed Charlotte? I think it's probably one of those. And some people think one other person I think said they think it's Toby because Charlotte said Bethany killed Toby's mom by throwing her off the building, pushing her off. And some people think it's Bethany because, like I said, Toby's mom was pushed. Charlotte was pushed. And the next one is, do you think Charlotte's really alive? That I hope not. Because come on now, we're trying to find out who AD is and why they want revenge on her death. On to who's AD. My guess is, and I have a lot of guesses, pretty much it could be anybody. Just because people were at that blind school where Jenna showed up and had a gun, and AD showed up and had a gun, and then later kidnapped Jenna just because the liars were there, and Toby was somewhere else in a car accident with his fiance. That does not leave them out for being AD. 1. The show has decoys playing AD until they reveal who AD is for us. 2, there's rumors AD is 2 people, so maybe that's what the A and D stands for. Also, they could make this show and tape those scenes, and they're taped at different times, and then they throw it in together to throw us off. And if, let's say, Toby's AD or one of the liars, that can mean that the other AD shot Spencer and tried to kill her. Tell me if you think AD did that on purpose or an accident. And for people thinking Spencer's twin is AD or her sister Melissa, why would that person shoot Spencer? Or do you think Spencer's AD and that's her twin that got shot? I'd rather Spencer be AD and her twin be the one that got shot. Also, I do agree that thing on what, like, right here on Spencer's twin, Spencer's twin. Now you have me talking about Spencer's twin. Now that wound on Spencer's chest, or her twin's chest, whoever it is, I agree, that did not look like it came from a bullet. Bullet usually scars bullet holes, bullet wounds. It's usually a little hole. That looked like a stab. Or maybe even a razor. Like, who knows? That could have been her twin or somebody else, and they made that wound themselves.